welcome to beautiful Annapolis, Maryland, and the home field of the Navy midshipmen. As we'll see a team from the American, the North Texas Mean Green, taking on the 12th-ranked team, the Navy midshipmen. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. So North Texas's offense will get the first swing today. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it, and now one final showdown, Kirk. And one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
Well, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs, and also you win this game, who knows how it can impact you at that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champ.
They'll run it with the draw play.
All right, Chris, here comes that tempo. Sometimes just getting that first down will kick them into that gear.
First down and 10 now. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Receiver makes the grab. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The freshman brought down after a nice run. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Hawkins. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Mean Green. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. So the Mids offense comes out for their first possession today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. 1st and 10 play coming up. With the catch, it's Smith. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. This Navy offense is quickly moving down the field. Pass caught. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back as good as we've seen all year with the ability to accelerate through the hole. Positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
2nd and goal for the offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Touchdown, Navy! They finish off the scoring drive. And now they'll set up for the point after. And there's the point after. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Stopping at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Here comes the North Texas offense back on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? You start the drive with a quick... Left side. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? It's a draw to the back. They'll tackle him right at the 31. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Here's the 2nd down play. Looking for a man. Snags the quick throw. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion. Here comes the up-tempo offense. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Makes the grab. It's Hawkins. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short. They don't convert on 3rd down. Special teams coming on the field. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. They'll run it from the gun. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Comes up with the catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Navy getting set for the 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. It tests the middle but gets stopped. That run goes nowhere. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Quick completion to the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught quickly. Breaks loose at the 45. He's in the clear. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Midshipman. simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes the catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
And Kirk, it's Navy in the lead. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Mean Green offense is back on the field now. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Now juke to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain. Quarterback keeps the football. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that third down play. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. Here comes the Navy offense back out onto the field now. Passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down marker. Offense trying to move into scoring position if they could convert 3rd and short here from the 50. Looking to pick up the first. And he went out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Well, this is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it. It gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that first down.
He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Just exactly what you'd expect to see from Navy. Tough, physical running, and a first down to keep those sticks moving.
This Navy offense is quickly moving down the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes the catch. It's Smith. Oh, what a cut. It's still going. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Touchdown, Navy! Still no answer for this offense. So the offense blinking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. North Texas's offense is back out there now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Ball handed off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Now the offense faces 3rd and drive going. Running back has it on a screen now. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. The punt team making their way on the field. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Comes back out onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Solid game, moves the ball to the 43.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Second down after that previous play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Tackle, but first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing that he's...
Touchdown, Navy! This offense is still clicking.
That's what I love about this running back is he's so dangerous after the catch. You know, you look at him and you think about the ability to run between tackles or even bounce it outside, and that's great. But what makes him really one of the more dangerous backs in the country is this right here. Catch the ball to the backfield, make people miss, and take it into the end zone.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. The offense going with the hurry up. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Defense is coming after him. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. First down, looking to throw the football. Makes a quick catch. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Grab behind the line. It's Hawkins. Now the offense will spend a timeout here. Want to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. Important 3rd down play coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
comes the punter onto the field. We'll see what he can do with the return. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. And the speedy returner, a big gain on that one. Coverage team barely able to stop him. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening down. First down to the 27. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. A chance for just a couple more plays. They bring him down, but that play will set up a first and goal now at the 10. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. The field goal is good, and that will extend their lead even further. And that is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, in a season filled with magical moments, even more here in this American Championship. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and the conclusion of the American Championship.
Team out there now to get the second half underway. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Navy offense comes back out of the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. The offense now operating in empty. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. This is a low liner. This won't go a long way. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the North Texas offense back on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Boy, I thought he might shake 3 there. He's able to break 1 tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. He's looking to throw. Catch made on the sideline, but they get nothing out of it. Urgency now for the offense. They hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. Turns on the speed. Still going. It's a foot race. And finally steps out of bounds at the 10. What a tremendous return. Here comes the Navy offense back out onto the field now. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. On 1st and 10. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Gets made on the out route. And they score, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. So the penalty's going to wipe away the touchdown and back up the offense. Let's see if they can overcome that mistake. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Tackle down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Midshipman. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Mean Green offense is back on the field now. After a field goal the last time out, we'll see what they can get here. It's a shotgun run call. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Looking for a receiver. Caught in the backfield. It's Hawkins. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
The receiver makes the catch. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
It's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Fires it to the wideout, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. And the punt team now on to kick it away. On to kick now for the 5th time today. And the returner is brought down. And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. They'll run it here. Breaks free. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. That's a design quarterback keeper. 1st down and more. He's still running. That play moves the ball across midfield, and he's set up with a 1st down at the 41.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Wants to throw it. Makes the grab. It's Smith. Finding some room at the 25. Touchdown, Navy. This offense cannot be stopped. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped with the confidence championship on the line he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers, but, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Here's the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Punt team ready to boot it away. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. There's the handoff.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
They'll try and run it with the fullback. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Watching this guy run makes me think of a famous old coach once said, any player on my team, I want him to be agile, mobile, and definitely hostile.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. It's Navy in the lead. It's been pretty one-sided so far at the end of 3. Let's check out the stats. And as we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. First play of the quarter, the offense has a first down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Oh, this defense, if there's any chance of getting back in this game, you can't give up a big gain like this on first down.
Design quarterback run. Headed for the end zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Navy.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
They're probably on the snowy field. The BAT is good. You have momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. North Texas's offense is back out there now. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out, and they put something together in this drive. QB decides to keep it here. They'll tackle him at the 27.
There's great discipline by this defense. Assignment football at its finest. Able to string the quarterback out, shut him down to prevent the first down.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
Looking to scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Love to see quarterbacks try to keep a play alive. He gave it everything he had here. He came up short of the first down. Boy, he gave him a chance.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. They keep it going.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Tries to get loose on the scramble, but is brought down after a short gain.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Dropping back, it's Woodson. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
This one will be fair caught. Here comes the North Texas offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. That's caught. It's Young. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Caught over the middle. It's Young. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Grab down the middle. It's Coleman. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. That completion makes it second and short. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Gets into space at the 50. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. And looking to throw now on first down. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there. Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
Able to pick up just a couple of yards. That's good run defense. They bring the punter onto the field now. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds right near the 30-yard line. And here comes the Navy offense back out onto the field now. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Riding away with their running game. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
The shotgun handoff here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Will the defense play coverage or blitz? And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Using his legs, it's Bryant. He's got the first and still going. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to a +40.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. And right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
They cap off a tremendous season. They can call themselves champions of the American. It's a huge goal realized. Now we got to see if the committee is going to reward the championship with an invite to the college football playoff. And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. has arrived. The college football playoff is set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. Welcome to Lubbock, Texas, and the home field of the Texas Tech Red Raiders, Jones AT&T Stadium. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Navy Midshipmen, taking on the number 5 seed in the playoff, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So the Texas Tech Red Raiders offense comes on the field to open this game. This is a team coming out here with a lot of confidence in front of an energized home crowd coming off that win last week. But there's a challenge today against this defense.
Yeah, great defense. It's going to be really exciting to see how this one plays out. And I think you're right. I think they did gain a lot of confidence coming in now at home in front of this crowd. Magical atmosphere. They got to take advantage of it.
On the ground, it's Dickey. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Back to pass. It's Morton. Short pass finds the tight end. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
That gain enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense breaking.
Caught over the middle. It's Douglas. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25. The Red Raiders begin a new series here, 1st and 10. The shotgun running play call. Picks up the first, looking for more. Touchdown, Red Raiders, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepare for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So Navy's offense out there for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today. Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. End zone ahead. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. So the big gain wiped away by the penalty, and the offense moving backwards. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a quarterback operating an empty set. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field on that third down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. Now it's fourth down and long.
This one falls incomplete, and the defense makes a fourth down stop.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Second down play coming up for this offense.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Grab down the middle. It's Carter. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. Looking downfield. It's Morton. Lets it go quickly. Caught over the middle. It's Stone. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28. And the Red Raiders come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Grab behind the line. It's Stone. He's going to lose yardage there. The defense closed in and forces him out of bounds. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Hudson. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. The Red Raiders offense is on the move now. It's a quarterback keeper. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
Tackled after the completion. Offense will now set up inside the 5. And the Red Raiders trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. First and goal, handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Texas Tech. Now the important point after attempt. With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. They bring him down, but that's a good play. It moves the ball to the 39. How aggressive do you get on first and 10? There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble now. And the senior calls his own number. Keeps this drive moving.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
An incompletion makes it second and 10. Ball handed off. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
Grabbed by the receiver, and he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Dropping back. It's Morton. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. For the completion. It's a solid gain to pick up the 1st down on what will be likely the final play of this 1st quarter. Well, Kirk, Texas Tech has the lead here, and the 1st quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial 2nd quarter beginning right now. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. And he'll set up to throw. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage. The Red Raiders come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Caught behind the line. It's Douglas. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Play fake, looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Carter. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Quarterback still with the football. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
And I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
That's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
It's past the 35. Breaking free at midfield. Now here he goes. Inside the 10. Touchdown, midshipman, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. Let's see if this score can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
Now, I know it's only 1 touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the 2nd half.
So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments, come up with a stop here? And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Dropping back. It's Morton. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to sell out and bring the pressure.
Grab near the sticks. It's Douglas. And it's good for a first down to the 36. A new set of downs after that completion. Back to throw again. And the completion made.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
They look to throw it here on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Press coverage now from the secondary. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Carter. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. And the Red Raiders will line up to punt it away. See if he can make something happen with the return. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. And here comes the Navy offense back out onto the field now. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks into the clear. Brought down to the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone.
Well, you don't see very many inside runs that just spring open like that. Usually, those are your bread and butter plays, the ones you're just trying to get, 3 to 5 yards a pop. But, hey, it doesn't hurt when you bust out a big run right out through the A-gap.
On the move now. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. But, man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Wideout's now clustered. Looking to pass here on second down. It's a quick grab. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Second down and goal.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. And the quarterback will just sneak it now. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Navy.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. On first down, it's play action. Catch made on the right side. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion. Now it's second down here. And there's the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Takes the handoff. It's Dickey. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. The Red Raiders will send the punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. He's going to try to return the punt. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you get a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. And the fullback gets in on the action with the carry. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
Let's face it, we all want a team full of guys that can just make big plays and get 1st downs and touchdowns. But you know what? You got to have a big man. You can just turn it to him and hand him the ball, and he can be dependable in picking up 1st downs.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Tackle on the play at the 26-yard line. Good enough for a 1st down.
Navy getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Because I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the 1st half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. 1st and goal. Great chance now to draw even before halftime. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Navy. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Defense not pressing this time. Looking to throw. It's Morton. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. And the Red Raiders looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking deep downfield to the left. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught near the sticks. It's Carter. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Pulls it in. It's Dickey. Important 2nd down play coming up.
The back catches it on that play, Chris. Kind of looked like a receiver on the way they designed that play, and I love the toe tap at the end. He's inbounds. Nice game.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for 3rd and 7. The DB's backing off from the line now. Lets it fly to the wideout. Touchdown, Texas Tech. This offense really clicking.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Snags the quick throw. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. The receiver grabs it. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Second down, looking to throw it. Quarterback looking to scramble. He's stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. These quarterbacks have been wheeling and dealing. A little bit of everything through 2 quarters. Exactly what we expected all week, if not even exceeding those lofty expectations. Feels like the defense that can at least contain one of these dual threats is going to be celebrating a hard-fought victory, although easier said than done. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. The Red Raiders will kick this away to get the second half going. Return begins inside the 10. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the Navy offense back out onto the field now. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Punt quickly. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
Finds his target, and it's complete. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Moves out of the pocket. That's reeled in. It's Smith. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. A gain makes it second and medium. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Right, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Grab down the middle. It's Smith. It's good for first down yardage. Set up at the 26 now.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Navy getting set with a 1st and 10 now. On the shotgun, it's a handoff.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain of that catch and run. The midshipmen come to the line on 1st and goal. QB keeper all the way. Nothing doing in that play. The big D-tackle there for the stop.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Touchdown, midshipmen. Still no answer for this offensive machine. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And tests the middle and gets stuck. That is just not open for business today.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
That's caught. It's Douglas. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. First and 10 now for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Gets home.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action. Can come up with that sack.
Back to throw. It's Morton. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47. And the Red Raiders hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. And a player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout or they check him out. A gain makes it second and medium. Looking to throw here. Running back grabs it on the screen. They'll make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call on the screen play. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Looks right for a quick completion. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Caught in the backfield. It's Dickey. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Douglas. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. The Red Raiders will line up here on first down and goal. To the air is Morton. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away.
I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there, and if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
There's 2 straight incompletions now, and it's going to bring up a big third and goal. Remember, don't be afraid to expand that playbook. You don't have to always look to throw the ball, especially after a couple incompletions. Don't be afraid to run the football. Your back can get to the end.
Touchdown, Red Raiders. They battle back to take the lead. That kind of execution for a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do. They made it look easy.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Texas Tech has the lead here, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. As we head to the fourth, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Makes a quick catch. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards out to the catch.
They've got him down out near the 40.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Out of the gun now on third down. Buying time. Moving to his left. Hits into space at the 50. He's in the clear. And he will head out of bounds after a huge pickup on the ground.
This could be a turning point in this football game. Defense does a good job. It's third down. They got to get after this quarterback, and instead, he pulls it down and picks up big yards for a first down. Kind of feel the momentum flipping here.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
First down for the offense.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Touchdown, Navy! Still no answer for this offense.
This guy's starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. Second touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Look at that, he's still going. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Powering through. Tackle made after a solid gain. They spot the ball to 31.
This is why this quarterback goes to this tight end. His size and his athletic ability. The soft hands to make the catch, but Chris, this is what separates him from other tight ends in the country. Look at him after the catch, breaking tackles and picking up more yardage.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
Looking to throw. It's Morton. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Oh, and he didn't get there. The defense makes a stop against this excellent third down offense. And the Red Raiders will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. And he's got it at the 15. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36. And it's down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here's the second down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
That's a solid run, good for first down yardage. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They bring it down after a short gain there.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
The clock has stopped, and we have just 2 minutes to play in this game now. A completion makes it second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Smith. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Navy getting set with a 1st and 10 now. On the run, it's Bryant. As the first down is still going. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Navy will snap it from the red zone now. Hands off to the fullback. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. We give it to the big fullback here. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Close to the goal line, they can still get a first down without scoring. And out carry here for the fullback. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the defense was locked in on that play. They were not surprised at all that the fullback got the ball. He had nowhere to go. They stuffed that play from the beginning.
And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. It's good. This playoff run continues with a kick for the ages. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas, as we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Navy Midshipmen, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The Longhorns offense making their way on the field to open this game. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk. And that means one team, which won a conference championship, is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
Second down after that previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. Now we've got a third down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
Checks this down to the running back. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Longhorns starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quick throw caught on the left side. Eventually taken down, but how about the spin move that earned him first down yardage?
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Grab down the middle. It's Moore. He stopped him, but this offense is threatening now to plus 43.
Well, that's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Grab behind the line. It's Gibson.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Getting set. Your second down. They'll try the right here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Boy, great job by this defense on this second down run. Just stonewalled him at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
Tight end makes the grab. Oh, he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving the quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Pass caught. Can he get in? Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's first and goal from the 2. Longhorns line up with a first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. They can't punch it in on the ground. The defense holding firm there on first down. Offense facing second and goal. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Texas, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game with no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Return starts from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So the Migs offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
They stop him, but it's a first down. Well,
Good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Makes a quick grab. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. He keeps it on the design run. Good enough for first down yardage. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field to 5 wide. First down. Looking to throw the football. Nice grab. It's Smith.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws. Those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
And completion makes it second and short. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Evans. We're able to move the sticks. Set up now. First down at the 34.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on the third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time, they convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
After the incompletion, it's second and 10 from the 34. Throwing again on second and 10. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. 7-yard gain sets up a third and 3. Offense sets up with play number 8 on this drive. Looking to chuck it again. Buying time now, rolling to his left. The pass ball is incomplete and trying to extend the play, but nobody open.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
And he's got it, no problem.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
the kickoff team is out there now. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moving right down the field for a touchdown. Now it's fumble. What a decision.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
That sack sets up a second down and long. Breaks an open space. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain in that completion. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Running out of time in the pocket. They'll try a pass here. That's reeled in. It's Baxter. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. Longhorns will line up to kick it away. That's just the first punt for this offense tonight. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. They kicked a field goal in the last drive. They're looking for the end zone this time. And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's that offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looks to the left, and it's complete. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, second and 1. Here's a carry for the fullback. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
And that is a good chunk of yardage picked up by the big guy. Sometimes you don't need a whole lot of space created for a fullback. He can simply make his own way.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. Touchdown, Navy. They couldn't stop him there. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so the score is 10-7 now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a motion. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
He breaks through. Watch the spin move. He stopped him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting close to the midfield.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Looking for the wideout. Wide open downfield. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. The Longhorns with 1st and 10 here. And here's the handoff. Look out, room to run here. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
Back to throw. It's Manning. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. 2nd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on 3rd down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. Knocks that one right down the middle. And we're all tied up now.
The snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Texas.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And here comes the Navy offense back out onto the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. He hands it off from the gun. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Just love watching his back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice solid gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the fullback takes a turn running the football. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Might have thought they could catch the defense off guard by running the fullback there, but they were all over it.
Yeah, that's a great job by this defense of just showing their instincts and awareness here. Like you said, not being fooled at all. They slip to the fullback, and he doesn't get any yards at all. In fact, he goes backwards. Good job by the D.
1st down here for this offense. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Snags a quick throw.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
The completion makes it 2nd and short. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. A great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got him probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Caught over the middle. It's Evans. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
The slant may look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and you continue to see that man coverage, well, you might as well just keep attacking just like that.
Here we go. Navy lines up first and goal. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Rolls all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Midshipman. And they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Gibson. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. So here we go, first play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Looking to pass, it's Manning. Caught quickly. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. Longhorns come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Makes a quick catch. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Scrambling and throwing it deep. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. Secondary backed up off the ball now. Quick throw, the catch is made. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so they'll take a timeout. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure, just got it away.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Cannot connect, incomplete. Now 4th down. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. He's successful with his first try. This one, 39 yards out. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. So they settle for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. The sure hands. It's Smith. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And the receiver's got it. And the gain just good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. And looking to throw now on first down. A short completion to the tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. And the offense takes a timeout to talk things over on the sideline. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. He was on target the first time. Can he keep it going from 33 yards out? And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
Longhorns will kick this away to get the second half going.
Texas.
Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. First play of the second half was a handoff. So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they got him for a sack.
Well, let's face it, they dug themselves a hole in the first half, but I'll tell you what, they're coming out with a new look and a new energy here to start the second half.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. He finds his man. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. Great footwork. A big opening now. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaks the tackle into the clear. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, anytime I'm evaluating running backs, it's not just about speed and size and what he brings to the team. It's also about his toughness, yards after the contact. What kind of balance does he have? How about that run right there? You can bet his teammates and his coaches are very proud of that effort. What a heck of a run there for a nice game.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. But they don't connect. It's incomplete. And it brings up fourth down. And they will trot out the field goal team here. This will be about a 53-yard attempt. Let's see if he can get it there. And that one's straight down the middle.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
They'll return it from inside the 17. Strong job by the coverage. The Navy offense back out onto the field now. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. Navy getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Takes the snap and takes off on the run.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. This Navy offense is quickly moving down the field. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking to scramble. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he's brought down there. Made the catch, but he was surrounded. There not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. again now. Here's an inside give. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, and you can create a lot of havoc in the middle. Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass kick between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws. They are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Looks like Navy will have the first down. Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. Looking to throw it from the red zone. On the move now. It's going to be incomplete, trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Able to convert on 3rd, sets up 1st and goal, the 8. Very efficient on 3rd down, and now it's 1st down and goal. They'll change the pre-snap look now. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's an out. The catch made. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Quarterback drops back. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Navy.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Kicking team out for the PAT trial. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Gibson. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The Longhorns offense takes the to a long-range field goal. Off the play fake on 1st down. Bringing pressure. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Backed up to the 6-yard line. It's 2nd and long. Warner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. He gets loose. Fighting off the defender. And a quick spin move there before he's dropped. Decent pickup on the play. 3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. To throw, it's Manning. Quick throw to the left. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a 1st down. The Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Receiver in motion now. Off play action, he's looking to throw. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Time for one more play here in the quarter. An inside give now from the shotgun. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Just a few seconds left in the third quarter of this playoff collision. Time for one more play. He'll hand it off. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. And Kirk, it's Navy in the lead. As we reach the end of three, time is running out. It is a crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive? Advance in the college football playoff. Big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score to be first down.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Second down, we're going to throw it. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on third and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at fourth down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Offense getting set. Second down play here. To throw, it's Manning. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down of the 47. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught by the receiver. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Now it's second down here. Looking to throw yet again. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The pocket breaking down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route.
Man, Chris, when you're down by a couple of scores late in a game like this, you need to find matchups where you can get the ball thrown downfield. Here it's a completion, but it doesn't get them very much. Now they've got a fourth down play coming up.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. Great catch when they desperately needed it. So the offense obviously declines that penalty on the defense, and the touchdown will stand. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? They stop him right at the 24.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
Leaning on the run game here late. And the defense able to hold him there to a short game.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
It's a bunch formation. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards.
False start on offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Important second down play coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Bryant. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. This Navy offense is quickly moving down the field. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff from the shotgun. He's past the marker and still going. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and just running back and just keep working that clock.
Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away, secure the victory? The big fullback's got it here. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
They feed the fullback this time. And the fullback going nowhere. Like they stop him for a loss.
And that is just a great job by this defense on third down. Getting penetration, they come up with a loss. Now, it's a big decision. Fourth down, as an offensive coordinator, you've been going backwards. What do you call?
The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Navy.
So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. To the air, it's Manning. Pressure is coming. Fires it on the move. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. They come up and quickly spike it, stopping the clock. Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Short throw complete to the tight end. And that stiff arm will help earn him the first down. They'll hold to the line here with the clock running. And the offense wisely spikes the ball here to stop the clock. Here's the second down play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Dump off caught by the running back. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for a late deep shot. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the Scouts a little bit, and won't make a difference in the outcome. Well, it wasn't a flawless performance, but they look pretty good out there today, and a very satisfying W.
Now, I think this group has a chance to do some really special things this year. They clearly have talent to be able to work with. And I've been impressed with how this head coach managed the game and led his team to a victory.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.